calm, number 2. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 14.
Spoilers retracted. Flight spoilers extended.
Singapore 346 Super, contact Zurich ground on 121.9er.
Flight attendants,
Contacting
prepare for
Zurich
landing,
ground on
please.
121.9er, Singapore 346 Super. Thank you, good day, Singapore 346 Super.
Zurich Tower, Edelweiss 209
Spoilers retracted.
11 nautical miles to the east at 5,300 feet, inbound for landing, requesting runway 28. Edelweiss 209 uniform Alpha Heavy, wind calm, number 3, runway 28, cleared to land. Thank you, Edelweiss 209 uniform Alpha Heavy. Delta 926 Heavy, when able turn right and contact ground, please expedite,
Approaching
traffic on
14.
final. Wilco, Delta 926 Heavy. Zurich Tower, Foxtrot Papa Mike Golf is 9 nautical miles to the northwest at 4,700 feet, inbound for landing. Foxtrot Papa Mike Golf, wind calm, number 2, runway 14, cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 14, Foxtrot Papa Mike Golf. Thai 970 Heavy, exit runway when able, hold short runway 16. Zurich Tower, Sichuan 999 Sierra Charlie, ready for departure at runway 16, departing east. Wilco, Thai 970 Heavy. Sichuan 999 Sierra Charlie, wind calm, runway 16, cleared for takeoff.
400.
Lufthansa 8065 Heavy, line up and wait runway 16. Cleared for takeoff,
300.
runway 16, Sichuan 999 Sierra Charlie. Line up and wait runway 16,
200.
Lufthansa 8065 Heavy. Sichuan 999 Sierra Charlie, please expedite.
Zurich Tower, Swiss 4758, inbound on the ILS runway 28.
100.
Swiss 4758,
30,
wind calm,
20,
number 3, runway
10.
28, cleared to land.
Number 3.
Landing
cleared to
spoilers
land,
extended.
Runway 28, Swiss 4758.
Thai 970 Heavy, cross runway 16. Crossing runway 16, Thai 970 Heavy.
Spoilers retracted.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign.
Sichuan
This will
999
indicate
Sierra
that we
Charlie,
have parked at the
frequency
gate
change approved.
and that it is
Good day.
safe for you to move
6
about.
Yankee Mike Alpha
At
Tango,
this time,
when
you
able
may
turn
use
right
your
and
mobile
contact
phones
ground.
if you wish.
Wilco, 6 Yankee
Please
Mike
check
Alpha
around your
Tango.
seat for any personal
Thai
belongings you may
970
have
Heavy,
brought on
contact
board
Zurich
with you, and
ground on
please use
121.9.
caution when opening the overhead
Contacting
bins,
Zurich ground on
as heavy
121.9.
articles may have shifted
Thai
around
970
during the
Heavy.
flight. On behalf of the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a pleasant stay.
Swiss 359 Heavy, exit runway when able, hold short runway 16.
Flaps up.
Wilco, Swiss 359 Heavy.
Lufthansa 8065 Heavy, wind calm, runway 16, cleared for immediate takeoff. Cleared for takeoff, runway 16, Lufthansa 8065 Heavy. Emirates 270 Heavy, line up and wait runway 16. Line up and wait runway 16, Emirates 270 Heavy.
Zurich Tower, Kilo Lima Mike 9 Mike India, inbound on the ILS runway 1.
Foxtrot Papa Mike Golf, when able turn right and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final.
Hashtag.
Zurich ground, 6 Yankee Mike Alpha Tango, request taxi to 50 at the apron C. Swiss 52 Heavy, push back approved, tail to the east. Push back approved, tail to the east, Swiss 52 Heavy. Swiss 52 Heavy, correction, stand by. Swiss 52 Heavy, hold position. Hold in position, Swiss 52 Heavy. Zurich ground, Gulf Air 0034, ready for pushback with information Papa. Zurich ground, 6 Yankee Mike Alpha Tango, taxi to apron C50, hold short of 1028. Uniform Papa Sierra 1 Alpha Alpha, avoid send. Taxiing to apron C50, will hold short at 1028, 6 Yankee Mike Alpha Tango. Zurich ground, Gulf Air 0034, ready for pushback with information Papa. Zurich ground, Gulf Air 0034, ready for pushback with information Papa. Uniform Papa Sierra 1 Alpha Alpha, taxi to runway 16, hold short of 1634. Taxiing to runway 16, will hold short of 1634, Uniform Papa Sierra 1 Alpha Alpha. Thank you, Uniform Papa Sierra 1 Alpha Alpha. Edelweiss 618, continue taxi. Continue taxi, Edelweiss 618.
Zurich ground, New Zealand 007 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Papa.
Zurich ground, Gulf Air 0034, ready for pushback with information Papa. Zurich ground, Foxtrot Papa Mike Mike Golf, request taxi to 86 of the apron H. Zurich ground, Gulf Air 0034, ready for pushback with information Papa. Zurich ground, Gulf Air 0034, ready for pushback with information Papa. Zurich ground, Gulf Air 0034, ready for pushback with information Papa. New Zealand 007 Heavy, hold position.
Zurich ground, Air China 727 Heavy, ready for pushback. Holding position, New Zealand 007 Heavy.
Foxtrot Papa Mike Mike Golf, taxi to apron H86 via Hotel, Juliet, hold short of 1028. Taxiing to apron H86 via Hotel, Juliet, will hold short of 1028, Foxtrot Papa Mike Mike Golf.
Holding position, Air China 727 Heavy.
Zurich ground, Gulf Air 0034, ready for pushback with information Papa, requesting runway 16.
Pushback approved, tail to the east, Delta 65. Zurich ground, Delta 65, ready to taxi with information Papa.
Zurich ground, Gulf Air 0034, ready for pushback with information Papa, requesting runway 16. Speedbird 216 India, taxi to runway 16, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 16, Speedbird 216 India, Delta 65, hold position. Zurich ground, Gulf Air 0034, ready for pushback with information Papa, requesting runway 16.
Holding position, Delta 65.
Swiss 64 Heavy, hold position. Zurich ground, Gulf Air 0034, ready for pushback with information Papa, requesting runway 16. Zurich ground, Gulf Air 0034, ready for pushback with information Papa, requesting runway 16.
Pushback approved.
Approaching
tail to
runway
the east,
28.
Air China 727 Heavy.
Zurich ground, Shamrock 963 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Papa. Zurich ground, Gulf Air 006 Yankee Mike Alpha Tango, request permission to cross runway 28. Us Air 185, pushback approved, tail to the west. Us Air 185, correction, stand by.
Taxiing to runway 16, Delta 65.
Zurich ground, Swiss 52 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Papa. Us Air 6 Yankee Mike Alpha Tango, contact Zurich Tower on 118.1. Foxtrot Papa. Contacting Zurich Tower on 118.1, 6 Yankee Mike Alpha Tango. Swiss 52 Heavy. 6 Yankee Mike Alpha Tango, request permission to cross runway 28.
Number 2, cleared to land, runway 14, Lufthansa 45 Echo Delta.
Saudia 140, wind calm, runway 16, cleared for immediate takeoff. Foxtrot Papa Mike Mike 6 Yankee Mike Alpha Tango, hold short of runway 28. Kilo Lima Mike 9 Mike. Holding short runway 28, 6 Yankee Mike Alpha Tango.
Contacting Zurich ground on 121.9, Kilo Lima Mike 9 Mike India.
Foxtrot Papa Mike Mike Golf, hold short of runway 28. Holding short runway 28, Foxtrot Papa Mike Mike Golf.
Zurich Tower, November 676 Juliet Whiskey, inbound on the ILS runway 28 with information Papa.
November 676 Juliet Whiskey, wind calm, number 3, runway 28, cleared to land.
Number 3, cleared to land, runway 28, November 676 Juliet Whiskey.
Uniform Papa Sierra 1 Alpha Alpha, request permission to cross runway 16. Swiss 405, when able turn right and contact ground, please expedite, traffic on final. Wilco, Swiss 405. Uniform Papa Sierra 1 Alpha Alpha, cross runway 16, please expedite. Crossing runway 16, Uniform Papa Sierra 1 Alpha Alpha. Zurich Tower, Easy 7 Victor Alpha, inbound on the ILS runway 14. Easy 7 Victor Alpha, wind 190 at 3, number 2, runway 14, cleared to land. Number 2, cleared to land, runway 14, Easy 7 Victor Alpha. Saudia 140, frequency change approved, good day. Uniform Papa Sierra 6 Yankee Mike Alpha Tango, cross runway 28. Crossing runway 28, 6 Yankee Mike Alpha Tango. Foxtrot Papa Mike Mike Golf, cross runway 28. Crossing runway 28, Foxtrot Papa Mike Mike Golf.
Zurich ground, Air China 727 Heavy, ready to taxi.
Taxiing to runway 16, will hold short of 1028, Gulf Air 0034. Zurich ground, Swiss 405, request taxi to 02 of the apron I.
Zurich ground, Zulu Lima Alpha Charlie Lima, ready for pushback with information Papa, requesting runway 16.
Edelweiss 209 Uniform Alpha Heavy, taxi to Dot E Gate 20 via Foxtrot, Echo. Taxiing to Dot E Gate 20 via Foxtrot, Echo, Edelweiss 209 Uniform Alpha Heavy. Edelweiss 209 Uniform Alpha Heavy, taxi to Dot E Gate 20 via Foxtrot, Echo, Bravo, Juliet.
Zurich ground, ICE Air 185, ready to taxi to runway 16 with information Papa.
Taxiing to Dot E Gate 20 via Foxtrot, Echo, Bravo, Juliet, Edelweiss 209 Uniform Alpha Heavy.
Pushback approved, tail to the east, Zulu Lima Alpha Charlie Lima.
ICE Air 185, hold position.
Zurich ground, Swiss 963 Heavy, ready for pushback.
Itero 123 X-Ray Super, pushback approved, tail to the east. Uniform Papa Sierra 1 Alpha Alpha, request permission to cross runway 28. Pushback approved, tail to the east, Itero 123 X-Ray Super. Pushback approved, tail to the east, Tomjet 177 Victor Alpha. Uniform Papa Sierra 1 Alpha Alpha, hold short of runway 28. Hold short of runway 28, Uniform Papa Sierra 1 Alpha Alpha. Uniform Papa Sierra 1 Alpha Alpha, correction, stand by. Swiss 52 Heavy, hold position. Contacting Zurich Tower on 118.1, Uniform Papa Sierra 1 Alpha Alpha. Air China 727 Heavy, taxi to runway 16, contact tower when ready. Edelweiss 209 Uniform Alpha Heavy, give way to aircraft on your left. Give way to aircraft, Edelweiss 209 Uniform Alpha Heavy. Lufthansa 45 Echo Delta, taxi to parking, at your discretion.
Swiss 405, request permission to cross runway 28. Taxi to parking, Lufthansa 45 Echo Delta. Taxi to parking, Swiss 1299.
Swiss 4758, taxi to Docker Gate 42 via Lima, November.
Taxiing to Docker Gate 42 via Lima, November, Swiss 4758.
Zurich ground, Corina 393, request taxi to Gate 47 at the Dot E. Corina 393, taxi to runway 16, hold short of 1634. Zurich ground, Corina 393, request taxi to Gate 47 at the Dot E. Lufthansa 45 Echo Delta, maintain safe distance with aircraft ahead please. Hainan 859 Heavy, hold position.
Hold in position, Hainan 859 Heavy.
Zurich ground, Lufthansa 1399 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Papa, requesting runway 16. Zurich ground, Itero 123 X-Ray Super, ready to taxi with information Papa.
Zurich ground, Zulu Lima Alpha Charlie Lima, ready to taxi to runway 16 with information Papa.
Itero 123 X-Ray Super, taxi to runway 16, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 16, Itero 123 X-Ray Super. Zulu Lima Alpha Charlie Lima, taxi to runway 16, contact tower when ready.
Zurich ground, ICE Air 185, ready to taxi to runway 16 with information Papa.
Taxiing to runway 16, Zulu Lima Alpha Charlie Lima.
Swiss 52 Heavy, taxi to runway 16, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 16, Swiss 52 Heavy.
ICE Air 185, taxi to runway 16, contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 16, ICE Air 185.
Lufthansa 1399 Heavy, pushback approved, tail to the north.
Zurich ground, Swiss 405, request taxi to gate 32 at the Dock B.
Pushback approved, tail to the north, Lufthansa 1399 Heavy.
Zurich ground, New Zealand 007 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Papa.
Zurich ground, Qatari 77 Mike, request taxi to gate 34 at the Dock E. New Zealand 007 Heavy, pushback approved, tail to the east.
Pushback approved, tail to the east, New Zealand 007 Heavy.
Qatari 77 Mike, taxi to Dock E Gate 34, hold short of 1634.
Zurich ground, Swiss 405, request taxi to gate 32 at the Dock B.
Taxiing to Dock E Gate 34, will hold short of 1634, Qatari 77 Mike. Zulu Lima Alpha Charlie Lima, give way to aircraft on your right. ICE Air 185, hold position.
Zurich ground, Hainan 859 Heavy, ready for pushback with information Papa, requesting runway 16. Hold in position, ICE Air 185.
Hainan 859 Heavy, pushback approved, tail to the east.
Pushback approved, tail to the east, Hainan 859 Heavy.
Gulf Air 0034, hold position. Holding position, Gulf Air 0034. Zurich ground, Tomjet 177 Victor Alpha, ready to taxi with information Papa. Gulf Air 0034, I'm sorry. Gulf Air 0034, make 180. Making 180, Gulf Air 0034. Gulf Air 0034, taxi to runway 16, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway 16, Gulf Air 0034. Swiss 405, taxi to runway 16, hold short of 1028. Tomjet 177 Victor Alpha, hold position. Holding position, Tomjet 177 Victor Alpha.
Zurich ground, November 676 Juliet Whiskey, request taxi to 50 at the apron C.
Qatari 77 Mike, request permission to cross runway 16. Zurich ground, Easy 4 Victor Alpha, request taxi to parking.
Zurich ground, Swiss 405, request taxi to gate 32 at the dock B.
Flightjet 152 Heavy, hold position. Swiss 405, taxi to dock B gate 32 via Foxtrot.
Taxiing to dock B gate 32 via Foxtrot, Swiss 405.
November 676 Juliet Whiskey, taxi to apron C50 via Foxtrot, November, Echo.
Zurich ground, French B380 Heavy, ready for pushback.
French B380 Heavy, hold position.
Holding position, French B380 Heavy.
Holding position, Lightjet 152 Heavy. Easy 4 Victor Alpha, taxi to parking, at your discretion. Taxi to parking, Easy 4 Victor Alpha.
Zurich ground, ISAIR 963, ready for pushback.
Zurich ground, New Zealand 007 Heavy, ready to taxi with information Papa.
Gulf Air 0034, I'm sorry.
Zurich ground, ISAIR 185, ready to taxi with information Papa.
Gulf Air 0034, thank you. ISAIR 185, hold position.
Holding position, ISAIR 185.
New Zealand 007 Heavy, taxi to runway 16, contact tower when ready. November 676 Juliet Whiskey, maintain safe distance with aircraft ahead please.
Taxiing to runway 16, New Zealand 007 Heavy.